Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is Thursday, May 9th at 12:15 in the afternoon. And what is the temperature here? We got 90 degrees already here. Yep, well, we're going to have a little cool front come in, I think, with a little stormy weather. We might get some rain tonight at midnight. It's kind of a little tornado watch. So I did a lot of pruning here on the roses, got all the deadheads off because I watched a video that it sends out hormones. I might have been watering this a little bit too much, so I held back on that. But the lettuce is looking good. I just ate this butter crunch here, was bolting, so I just ate some of that this morning. The bamboo's doing okay. A little dry for the bamboo in the spring here. But today what we're doing is I ordered some green pepper seeds, sweet pepper seeds, California Wonder, some fresh ones, and I'm going to try with those. Here's all my lettuce here. Here's some butter crunch that's coming to seed. I might just let that happen. Today we are digging compost out. I just dug out part of my grass. This part of my grass just like never grew right, and I'm losing grass here. I don't know why, but here's the first batch of compost. I need to add a little bit more to that one, but here's the second batch of scraping the bottom here, and we got some oak stuff that, you really need to turn that compost. And sometimes I just can't get to that bottom layer, and sometimes I just don't turn it at all. But we're going to empty that out, fill up as many containers as we can with this, and plant some seeds. Because the compost doesn't do any good in the compost pile. So here's my batch here of planters, containers, pots. And these two have tomatoes in there. Here's a tomato of mine that was just from the refrigerator, and it's got a couple flowers on it. I think I'm going to pinch it back or something so it doesn't get so tall and fall over. Here's some I'm going to wash out, some containers. And yeah, the compost is actually looking pretty good. I dug to the bottom and pulled out a lot of roots, and I'm not buying soil. That's an expense I cannot afford. So we're going to have 3 compost piles going after I empty this last one. Yeah, things are coming along a little slow here. But here's some compost that I planted some seeds, and I believe I have some eggplant coming up because these were fresh seeds from, last year in the fall, I think, or last year in the spring or something. Oh, no, I think I got these seeds from Walmart. It's like a green eggplant. So those are doing all right. I got these this spring. Green. It's a green long eggplant. So we're going to try those out. And I'm definitely going to be saving more seeds for myself. Bougainvillea here is looking good, and I actually have this hibiscus. I didn't think anything was going to happen here, but this rain gutter leaks here. It's got a crack in it, and it leaks onto this. It used to be leaking on this evergreen tree, but yeah. Okay, well, let's go back and look at the compost pile. Here, all this is doing good. We got some tomatoes, I think, coming up over here in this bed. We'll see what happens. And I just put BT there because it looks like they're eating my Mexican petunia. Yeah, it looks like I gotta switch my battery on my... So yeah, this compost pile is kind of far back here, but that's where it is. I thought the shade would be best. And I do water it. I water the compost when I put the layers, and then I leave the hose run on top of it, actually sometimes for way too long. But there's constantly water here. but we're getting to the bottom. Sorry about the shaky camera as I walk here, just trying to get back here quickly. So yeah, here's the number 3 compost pile, and this stuff was pretty good, but this stuff is a lot of not decomposed with roots in it. I'm going to pull all the roots out and start from scratch and see how much more we can get out of here. We got weeds in here. This is one of those Florida radishes, you know, but some of this is pretty decent. We're going to scrape the scrapings, and we're going to use some of this other stuff for fertilizing. I got some fertilizer coming in, and we're going to make a couple buckets of like fertilizer soil like this. This is a not decomposed leaves there that I pulled out of there. We're going to put fertilizer in there and spread that under some trees. So that's what's going on with the compost piles. A lot of work. A lot of work to make soil. You got to keep on dumping, putting biochar, so you can see that the soil is black. You know, actually the biochar, I think the tomatoes like the biochar because they're supposed to like ashes. But, you know, layers of biochar in there can take some of the acidity out of the soil with the oak leaves. So that's what's happening there. And I'm always pulling out weeds and burning them and whatever. Oh, let's check on our lilies over here. Got a few more seconds left, I think. My battery's getting low. Bananas come up no matter what. No moisture. Oh, we got a lily. We got some beautiful lilies this year. Tip this way. Finally had a good year. I think you don't really water lilies. They don't mind this dry. They're probably from Africa. So you don't really water them. But that's kind of pretty. And the canna lilies are coming up also.